You guys were the better team, in my opinion, but not the result. I don't think that anyone, thinks you guys deserve. What was your assessment of the match?
Yes, I'll agree with you. I think it was a good performance. It was a solid performance that we should have closed it with a good result as well. It's a hard one. It's a hard one because it's a game that you feel that you were the dominant team. You feel that you had the game under control with the circumstances and situations that you want to have it under control by having possession, by moving them side to side, by finding pockets of spaces and then attacking those spaces. But then I also feel that we lacked a bit of, let's say, braveness, creativity, and in the final third. In the final third, we were doing everything very well, and then in the final third, it was hard for us. It was hard for us to find collective combination play, to find shots on target, clear shots on target. So it was like the build-up was good, absorbing pressure was good, being able to move on side to side, it was good. But then in the final third, we were lacking a bit. And this is not just the front players. This is absolutely everyone. And it's what bothers me is that I go home today thinking that we didn't play a bad game, but I also, whatever we did wasn't enough to win it, so that bothers me.
What do you think about Uzo's performance today?
Uzo, I think he was good. He's been doing what he had to do. He kept the width of the field. He found situations where he found himself in 1v1 areas. He put in some very good crosses in the first half. I think one of them hit the crossbar when Gabi headed it and it hit the side of the post. But at the end of the day, it's not individuals. I think it's a collective. It's a collective, and it's not just one or two players. It's one of those that I told the guys at halftime. I hate this feeling. I hate the feeling of feeling and knowing and seeing it that you're superior, but you still don't find ways to be superior in the result, to win it. And listen, again, it's part of the process. It's part of this process, and sometimes we're gonna have high peaks, and other nights like tonight we're gonna feel that we're the team that is dominating on the field. But also, I'm gonna say we were dominating the game, but then at the end we could have lost it. So it's one of those. We have to keep a balance, and if we're gonna be dominant, if we're gonna be better than the opposition on the field, and especially at home, we have to make sure that we finish the chances that we create, because that's what, to me, being dominant is and all about. You could be dominant in the game, but at the end of the day, if you don't win it, if you don't take the 3 points, or if you lose it, what does it matter if you're dominating the game? We got to dominate, and we have to make sure that we put the chances away.
Did you get an explanation from the referee on the penalty?
No, I did not. Listen.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think there was a bit of excessive contact, I would say, with our center back marking their player, and then it's very clear how both of them bump into each other. But again, I hate to talk about the referees. All I was saying the fourth is I just want an equal balance. If that's a penalty, the cleared handball on this side should have been a penalty too.
How big a loss was it when Gabi went down?
Well, Gabi's an important player for us, but at the end of the day, we had to make a substitution, and then Babu comes in, and I think he does a good job stretching the field, stretching the width, going at people 1v1. Babu's a guy that didn't do preseason. This kid had surgery right before preseason started, and he couldn't do preseason, and he's just been active for a couple of weeks. So what Babu is doing right now is not normal. It's completely abnormal, and we're very happy with his growth, with his development, and little by little we're going to get Babu to 100%, just like we need every player to be at 100%. The guys that start, the guys that don't start, at the 75th minute, if we have to make changes, guys have to come on the field, be ready to influence the game in a positive way, and give us answers that we're probably not finding. And again, listen, at the end of the day, this is a collective and not too much about the individuals.
This is your third draw this season. You guys rallied back from the penalty to equalize in the corner. How do you guys turn these draws into wins as you go on later down the line?
We keep moving forward. We keep working. Again, today, I liked everything we did until the final third. In the final third, I think we lacked a bit of more incisiveness, being more vertical towards goal, being able to be more brave to take those 1v1s, and also find combination plays with 1-2s or attacking spaces in behind them. The reality also is this is the first time we played a low block. I didn't think Monterey was going to come and sit so deep. They really pretty much let us have the ball. And listen, it's not easy to break low blocks. And we keep improving, we keep working. Today was a good test. In my opinion, a lot of things that we did well, other things that we need to improve, and we're going to keep working and moving forward the same way.
Another game that Darnell misses the 18. What is it specifically you need to see from him to get him back into the matchday squad?
Oh, it's Darnell, and then we have Mayo, and I mean Fede was out too because of injury. Cuello is out. It's everyone. It's not just Darnell. And I'm telling you guys, over here it's not about the individual. It's about the collective, and the team is the most important team. And every decision we make is thinking of the collective and the team first. If a player is not on the 18, it's because at the moment or at the game, we think that the person that is in the 18 is ahead of them, either by performance or maybe because it's a game that we think that that person can give us something different. Darnell trains his butt off every single week. He leads from example, and he's my right hand. He's my team captain. So he just has to keep working the same way that he's been doing. He's going to get his opportunity. And when his opportunity comes, he has to show then that he's ahead of his teammate, just like every other player on the field. It could be Darnell, it could be Rocco, it could be Arteaga, Fuenmayor, Kev. I can name all of them. All of them understand and know that we build a roster of 23 players that can all be starters, and that's what we wanted. So we have that healthy competition in the locker room, and all of them have to stay sharp because they understand that we're going to put on the field whoever we think that is performing best.
Do you have an update on Gabi's injury at all?
We don't know yet, man. No, it was a tackle. I think could be a bit of an MCL. We'll see what it is. I hope it's nothing bad. It's just the inside of his knee, but we'll see.
And then what's the update on Emmy then, since he missed him this week?
We're being cautious. He had he tweaked a bit of his groin and something in his hip, so we wanted to be cautious, understanding that now we have a full week of training that will allow us the opportunity to recover him and other players. But then after this full week of training, starting on Saturday, is a 3-game week. So it was very important for us to make sure that hopefully by next week and that three-game week is going to be the first time that we have every single player in the roster healthy.
Juan, ¿qué pasó hoy comparado a lo que pasó la semana pasada? ¿Fue la ejecución? ¿Fue Monterrey? ¿Qué pasó hoy en el partido?
Monterrey hizo un buen trabajo, hizo un bloque bajo, un bloque medio de una presión donde no dejaba mucho espacio. Me parece que dominamos muchas fases del partido, pero al final nos faltó un poquito en el último tercio de la cancha, ser un poco más incisivos, tener un poco más de claridad, ser un poco más valientes en ir en los manos a manos y jugárnoslas un poquito más en el último tercio. Creamos algún par de oportunidades, pero me molesta ser tan dominante en un partido y tener que ir a casa sin los 3 puntos.
Phoenix Rising for many years has had goalies that have just been so solid and so consistent, and Rocco so far has been definitely one of those goalies. How pleased have you been with his performances as of just recently in general?
Rocco was very good today, and he was good the other day. Patrick was very good the other day versus Greenville. We're very happy with both of them. Tonight, Rocco showed again, what he can do with his feet, but also what he can do, under when he has to make big saves. What the interesting thing and the hard thing for goalkeepers with Phoenix Rising is that you're not going to be receiving shots all game. There's going to be 1, 2, 3 saves that you have to make max to keep, the team safe. And this is why in 95 minutes, receiving only maybe 3 shots or 4 shots that you have to make those saves is difficult because you have to stay engaged and concentrated for 95 minutes to make those 3 saves. So we're very, very happy with what we have. And then on top of that, we just don't ask them to make the saves. We demand a lot from them with their feet to be able to build out of the back and absorb pressure. And both of them can do it. So we're very, very happy to have them.